Hi guys, welcome to my channel. Today I just wanted to read an excerpt from Cupid's Poisoned Arrow, and it's page 113. Scientific evidence of lingering changes after orgasm. The complete passion cycle is more complex than the simple highs and lows of dopamine. So as we all know, when we have an orgasm, we have an extreme amount of dopamine that enters our body from our brain, right? Anyways, so it is difficult for scientists to obtain the full picture because they cannot slice up and examine the brains of lovers over the weeks following orgasm. Also, researchers haven't been looking for this cycle because of the prevailing belief that orgasm is purely beneficial. Now, we all know that it's not necessarily beneficial and nothing negative about it. There is actually negatives about it, and she goes into it a little bit here. What little is known is quite new. It comes via brain scans, MRIs, and blood tests on humans. Also, experiments on rat brains, primarily with the view to developing a new sexual enhancement pharmaceutical. Despite the obvious differences between rats and humans, rats have been called guiding flashlights for understanding the neurochemical and genetic mysteries of the more primitive parts of the human brain. So it goes into, after this page, it goes into the passion cycle, where she shows a graph basically that is the peak of orgasm, and then the hangover of having an orgasm can last up to 2 weeks. So what's actually going on here? On page 115, there is a person who experiences what they experience, or explains what they experience. After ejaculating, I experience clouded thinking, lack of interest in things I love, including people, fatigue, difficulty sleeping, and short attention span. The symptoms go away slowly after a week. Seeking relief, I took fenugreek, an herb that either encourages production of prolactin or imitates it. My symptoms disappeared, but my orgasm was not insanely intense like usual. Maybe people who experience severe symptoms have stronger orgasms. If so, orgasm could be compared to drugs or alcohol. The more intense the rush, high, or orgasm, the worse the recovery or low. Incidentally, I've gone 11 months without ejaculating, and I feel terrific. His name was Duncan. Congrats, Duncan, on the 11-monther. So I just have to say that as a woman, I know I get this question a lot from some of the followers, and it's about should my partner, should I just hold my semen in and my wife have orgasms? And my answer would be no. And I will speak to this from experience. And my experience is that I am a multi-orgasmic woman, so I will have easy 5 to 7 in an experience with my husband. And so what happens there is I have to agree with Duncan. I have definitely a hangover period the next day, as far as I'm more tired. I am craving naughty food. I am wanting more to fulfill that lull of dopamine. So one of the things that I did this morning, actually, because we had a crazy night last night, was what I had to do was I had to initiate another sexual experience with my husband, where we ended on a note where we did not finish or orgasm together. And that helps, but that's not the only thing. There needs to be more than that. So there needs to be a shower for me. There needs to be like a cold shower at the end. So what I'll do is I will, take my normal shower, and then I will turn it to cold so that we have, it's harder. It's not an enjoyable shower. It's basically what I'm trying to do is create dopamine for later, essentially. And then the other option is then I hit the gym because, first of all, like I think it's so important that we maintain our bodies for our significant other, for our soulmate, for our partner, our husband, and vice versa, for the women. But it also really helps to build that stamina. It helps to create another form of dopaminergic energy for yourself. And so I hope this video helps you guys. I love reading this book, Cupid's Poisoned Arrow. It's amazing. I love sharing my stories with you guys, and thank you so much for being a part of my world. I hope you guys have a great day, and let me know your experiences in the comments.